Welcome to In His Footprints Ministry, a ministry dedicated to training up, equipping, and sending out Belizian youth to spread the good news of salvation throughout Latin America. I guess the question we need to ask first is, where in the world is Belize? Belize is located in the southern Yucatan, south of Mexico, and east of Guatemala. Belize is a very unique country with 80% of it still covered with pristine jungle. There are only two paved highways in the country, one running north-south and the other running east-west. The total population of the country is 250,000 people, with Belmopan, the capital city, having only 7,000 people. It is also one of the most magical countries on the planet, containing some of the most awesome natural man-made wonders, which includes offshore keys and coral reefs, some of the best coral reefs in all of North America. The following pictures are of the saltwater keys. It is located offshore from Dangria, which is located in central Belize, Dangria being a major fishing port. The beauty of the saltwater keys is that you can actually access the coral reef offshore by swimming and by snorkel. This is different from the other keys in which you have to hire a boat to take you quite a ways offshore to see the same thing. The country is also blessed to have many freshwater streams, rivers, and lagoons. These are great places to cool off in the midday from the very intense heat. This is a picture of the 20-foot falls, which is located near the Guatemalan border. Here is a picture of another stream which is found in central Belize, much closer to the IHF campus. Located about 1 mile away from the campus is the world-famous Blue Hole, which is not only a freshwater lagoon, but it also has Herman's Cave, which is a huge labyrinth taking you deep within a mountain. One of the great man-made wonders of Belize, which draws tourists from all over the world, are the Mayan temples. Here's a picture of Exantanich, a 13-story temple located near the Guatemalan border. Getting to the top of the 13-story temple is quite a challenge. Much of it is along a very narrow staircase without guardrails. This temple complex is about 2,000 years old. The view from the top of the temple is absolutely spectacular. To the west, one can overlook Guatemala, and to the east, one overlooks Belize. Because this temple is quite near to the Guatemalan border, Belizian soldiers hide deep within the surrounding jungle to protect the tourists from Guatemalan gangs. IHF Ministry began in July 2007 with the purchase of 5 acres of pristine jungle in central Belize. As you can see from this picture, access to the 5 acres was very difficult because of the thickness of the jungle growth. The first thing we had to construct on the property were cabanas to give us shelter from the torrential rains. In April of 2008, IHF bulldozed a 1-kilometer long driveway into the property so that access became much more possible for vehicles. There's no way to describe the intense beauty of this particular part of Belize. In March of 2008, we sent in our first team, and their task was to begin to clear the boundaries of the property. As you can see, this was quite the rough and ready bunch. None of them had spent this much time in the jungle before. As you can see from the bottom right picture, we spent a lot of time in prayer asking God to bless the property and use it for His purposes. In July of 2008, a second team went in to continue the work on the property. This was a mixed team of girls and boys, high school students that came down from Canada. A third team went down in March of 2009. It also was made up of largely high school students from Canada, and their main task was to build more cabanas. How could it be that in the midst of such wonderful natural beauty, one can find such extreme poverty? Some of the statistics that show the difficulty of life in Belize include unemployment rates of between 30 to 40%. Those that have jobs, many of them only make $1,500 US per year. How can a picture like this not break your heart? One of the most satisfying things that anyone can do is to hold and hug a Belizian child. Here are a series of pictures showing the July team hugging and holding orphans from the King's Orphanage in Belmopan. Here's a picture of the tearful goodbyes when the team had to leave the orphans behind. This is a Guatemalan laundromat, women gathering by the river to wash their clothes. Some of the washing stones have been used for hundreds of years. The next picture is a powerful picture in which the July team made a cross on a Mayan temple, claiming it in the name of Jesus Christ. But there's none more beautiful than you. If you want to join us in Belize, here's some information that will help you connect with our ministry. Here are the costs for joining us for an 8-day trip. Airfare plus $600 US. If you wish to stay longer or spend less time with us, we can accommodate that also. The $600 US covers all of your food, accommodation, and travel. The unique accommodations that we offer you are to actually camp on our jungle property. If you want to see more pictures of what we're all about or blog information, just type in inhisfootprints.multiply.com. If you want to contact us through email, here's our address. Also, if you want to see our latest YouTube video, type into the search box "In the Jungle," Roman numeral 2, Belize. We want to thank you for taking the time to watch this slideshow, and we would really like to hear from you in the near future.